Welcome back, everyone, to episode 12 of our modded Queek campaign for the Skaven. Going to pick up right where we left off. We're trying to finish off Belgar. He put up quite a fight at the beginning of last episode, but at the moment he doesn't have any armies, but he's got 3 settlements left. We got our first Vermin Lord upgrade, similar to a Demon Prince for this, but for the Skaven. So pretty cool. This guy is a lore of, well, I think it's a mix between, no, he's a whatchamacallit, lore of the plague, no, lore of ruin. That's what it is. That's a pretty good garrison, actually. Ironbreakers, we have enough heroes to get through all the stuff, so I think we're okay. Let's take some Menace Belows just in case to shut down some of these ranged units. Alright, we check out our first battle with our Vermin Lord Dwarps here, which is pretty cool. This guy's a wizard, Lore of Ruin. He's got 35% physical resist, 20% ward save. Not a lot of armor, but he's demonic, so it's pretty cool. We got our first demon of the Hormdrat right here. But for the siege battle, we started kind of at the corner so that the majority of the dwarf forces in the garrison would deploy on this side. And we're going to sneak over and go through that gate. But we're going to leave behind our assassin and our ancient sorcerer because they have stock. So they're going to be sneaky snakes and get behind the walls and take some of those control points. But for the rest of our army, it's actually not that great. We have 2 good pieces of artillery, Warp Lightning Cannon and Flake-Hawk Catapult, along with 2 things of Storm Vermin, of Sword and Shield, but then the rest of our army is Skaven Slingers. So we're going to rely heavily on our artillery and characters. We got 3 chieftains rolling with our Vermin Lord, along with another one who's on foot right now. We have a Plague Priest, Pack Master, and Warlock Engineer. It'll be interesting to see our first use of the Plague Priest in battle, I believe. Get to use some of his magic. Right off the bat, I'm going to go straight for the gate while the dwarves are trying to reposition and come back onto this side because we deceived them a little bit. But they're still holding most of the units over here, so we're not going to move in our assassins, our clandestine units, quite yet. For the garrison, though, pretty decent for what it is on a capital settlement. Fair amount of quarrelers, miners, some with blasting chargers, 1 unit of ironbreakers, which these guys are awesome. If you don't know, they, in the lore, ironbreakers and hammers are actually the only professional soldiers for the dwarves. All the other ones, like quarrelers, rangers, thunderers, dwarf warriors, longbeards, these guys are just regular guys, and they're that good. So then you have the ironbreakers and the hammers, who are just the elite. It's like these guys have Grommeral plating, so the best armor the dwarves can make. 125 armor, in-game, silver shields, super high melee defense. 84 melee defense, 10 of that is from Siege Defender and 8 from the Legendary Battle difficulty, but it's like these guys are just tanks. So we're going to have to be careful with that we actually throw at them, because if we try to kill them with infantry, it's not going to go well. You're going to have a bad time. You guys know that, that South Park reference. Yep. Moving in, trying to get through this gate as soon as we can. The dwarves have erected some barricades already to try to slow us down so we can't get into these control points. But not going to be too bad if we can actually get through them and shut down their ranged units. Yeah. I think there's like four quarrelers. Guys can be very dangerous. But they still are leaving 1 unit of Longbeards over by the gate. I don't know why, because we're still hidden. But we'll get there eventually. We're just biding our time. Over on this side, miners with blasting charges and 2 dwarf warriors with great weapons. These guys are pretty tanky despite not having great stats comparatively. They still have 85 armor. And for having great weapons, they have 42 melee defense, so they're pretty well trained, I should say. to fend off attacks. Not great melee attack. They have really good weapon strength and lots of armor piercing, so they're going to do damage whatever they can get their hands on. I love our Verminlord warps here, because when you see him attack, he has the warp lightning staff. Really, really cool. It has a nice like sizzle sound when it hits. It's awesome. Mod author did an awesome job. We're through the gates. We had two other chieftains over here trying to get through this gate, but it looked like they got bugged a little bit trying to attack the gates. They didn't get quite as many attacks as I would have liked. But dwarf warriors are lining up. They did manage to get one guy on the wall, which is kind of surprising actually, that they didn't just try to block us. Yeah, chieftain. We need to get on these miners before they're able to get their blasting charges in any of our infantry. But big body slam, hopefully. Nope, no body slam on that one. No belly flop. But I like the Bone Breakers. Bone Breakers are a cool mount. Yeah, let's check out the Verminlord a little bit more, just some closer detail. Very, very cool model. Very cool texture. Did an awesome job on that. Yeah, just picking on the miners now. While our Packmaster and Chieftain have moved in. Moving a lot of our infantry through, but these Dwarf Warriors with great weapons are deciding to bide their time, actually, because I didn't notice them there. But the Longbeards have finally started to pull away from this gate, so we're going to send our Assassin and Eshin Sorcerer to climb the walls. But some Correlers have started to get into range. If they can focus down our guys, though, it will not be great for us. Although the Verminlord actually has a fair amount of missile resist. Not a fair amount, 10%, but with the physical resist and ward save, he's taking 65% reduced missile damage, so pretty good. The Chieftain, on the other hand, has a small... Oh, I guess we got the traits to give him more missile resist, so he's going to do pretty well, actually. I keep second-guessing myself. We made good decisions with the items we equipped. But yeah, over here, other Chieftains... Shut down these Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. We were trying to pull our artillery through, along with some Skaven Slave Slingers, and I noticed the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons came and got down, little sneaky butts. Sneaky, I should say, even though they're not greenskins. But our Storm Vermin move up, trying to get through these barricades so we can get on the control points. Try to get these guys into melee so they can't actually do damage in melee with their blasting charges and stuff. We use Summon a Menace below over here on these Quarrelers, just to try them, get them to stop shooting for a little bit. Ironbreakers had me worried for a little bit. I thought they were going to go over and start to throw some blasting charges on our Storm Vermin, but for now it looks like they're going to retreat and try to protect this this lane up to the control point up there. Yeah, there come all the Correlers, shooting my Storm Vermin now. But on this side, Storm Vermin almost halfway through the barricade health. Over here, the combination with the Lord and the Hero doing awesome, so we break that one down very, very quick. Over here, we sent our Chieftains back just in time for these guys. Luckily, they weren't able to do too much damage because they were trying to chase all these units, so they weren't getting a ton of attacks off, thankfully. Now our Chieftains getting in, we'll be able to tie these guys up quite a bit and hopefully pull our artillery all the way out. Although some of these units that we did damage very heavily earlier did come back with a little bit of their units left. 49 out of 100 models and 35 out of 100 up there. Oh great, we've broken down the barrier. Let's get our Storm Vermin up in this control point. Menace below summoning down most Correlers with great weapons. We just got to shut down the range firepower. That's our real weakness. Just getting shot a whole lot, but I guess that's everyone's weakness. But yeah, against the Ironbreakers, we're like, we're not going to throw our Storm Vermin over there, so we're going to bring over our Verminlord and our Chieftain. They're doing awesome. Ow. Say I didn't time that very well. Our explosion by our Chieftain kind of spread out the formation, so our Warp Lightning didn't do very much. But yeah, I love the crackling from the Warp Lightning Staff. That's pretty awesome. But one control point under our belt right there, so the towers go down. Over here, it's a little bit of a grind fest. We have our Storm Vermin fighting on the Dwarf Warriors, but I think they are getting an elevation bonus too, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe it's not quite steep enough to give them the elevation bonus, but with the support of these two characters, we should do alright against these Dwarf Warriors. But miners with blasting charges decide not to go on top of us, actually, but our artillery is almost into position where they can start to get some shots off. Warp lightning cannon's going to have a hard time shooting anything because of the elevation, but playcock catapults are going to be awesome. Yeah, there we go. That was a big warp lightning right on those iron breakers. Yeah, look at them. They're like not getting any value either. 100 value? It's because their melee attack is so poor. They're mostly holding the line unit, while the rest of your range fire is supposed to do damage. So they're not having a good time. Over here, Plague Priest doing okay. Not taking too much damage so far, which is nice. Playcock Catapult, though, rocking these miners. Did manage to get their blasting charges off, but not a big deal, because it looked like they missed most of us and hit the little rocks right there. But yeah, Playcock Catapults, I really came around to them after playing a little bit with the Skaven, because if you guys don't know, artillery does a -8 penalty when it hits. But Playcock Catapults have special ammunition that also does a bonus -10. So it rocks anything it hits. So let's watch this. They're at 57. Yeah, -10 from artillery, -10 from contaminated. Oh, it's -10 from artillery, not -8. So yeah, they're getting rocked. I love those things. Over here, Iron Breakers not doing a whole lot. Our Assassin, Esh, and Sorcerer have made their way up. They'll join the fight in just a second, but we get a menace below down on these spoilers once again. Over here, we've pushed through most of the dwarf forces. Our Packmaster are going to get on these bunch of blasting charges while the rest of our units move up and try to get on these units up here on the hill. But Packmaster, typically very, very fragile guys. I've noticed that they die very, very quickly if they don't have any support. If units actually turn around and fight them, which these miners are not wanting to do. But we did use Wolfrat Summon from our Packmaster to go and shut down these corridors for a little bit, but it looks like they ran away and we got trapped with the Longbeards and Dwarf Warriors. Yeah, Assassin and Esh and Sorcerer getting it down and dirty now. Over here, Chieftains have come in to break the formation of the Longbeards. Just pulverize them. We may see a little bit of magic from our Plague Priest too, who does have Pestilent Breath. He'd be really good in this situation, actually, because we have 2 impassable barriers right here. We can actually bounce it off the walls. Yeah. So we actually get it 3 for 1. So we cast it, bounces off there. So it does a whole lot of damage, even with the massive spell resist that the dwarfs have. But Slingers helping out a little bit, mostly to kill those units that kept getting on my artillery. But get Clan Rats down on these corridors once again while our Clannish units come in. See some of their combat animations a little bit with our Assassin. Of how they have a... Oh, I guess he doesn't have it. That's interesting. So Snickitch, Deathmaster Snitch, he has a Weeping Blade in his tail. I guess the normal Assassins don't have that. Ooh, that's why he's so good. Yeah, Playcock Catapult there does the final little bit of damage, and the Dwarf Garrison gives up. They held out a lot longer than I thought they would. Maybe it was just because of the Longbeards and their old Grumbler's trait. Occupied at tier... Let's just do tier 5. It takes forever to get to tier 5 if we go passively through growth, so we'll use our food. Get our garrison going, our control and recruit rank stuff. Oh, this has the Galbra's mine. Forgot about that. So more income per turn, plus recruitment rank faction wide for Warlock Engineers, and capacity. Oh, that's really good. Costs 7,200. Did we already spend money somewhere this turn? I think we did with that one, yeah. Let's cancel that. Let's get this landmark up and going as soon as we can. And this one for control, and I don't think we have enough for any of the other good ones. Yeah, not quite. But level 10. Scryer, what does this do? Arcing Conduit, cool. And it gives, ooh, spell mastery with each kill. Yeah, we want that one. Or no, let's do upkeep reductions first. Because we need money. Money's more important at the moment. Things get tied to death for that extra summon. Plague Priest actually didn't do too bad in that last one. So let's actually upgrade his spells a little bit. Our Assassin. 1 weapon strength. Sorcerer. Yeah, let's just... I'm not worried about your spell lore, so we're not going to worry about it. Emmeric's still just lounging around, apparently. Loafer. I should have switched this over a while ago. We don't need any control. I would like to get us out of bad food. Yeah, let's do food for now. Over there. This one, we're mostly upgraded, but keep that in food. We're going to spend our money on Balbaraz next turn, so let's switch everything over to food that we can. Seems like a great spot to end that turn, though. Okay, these are Belagar's last settlements, but we haven't seen an army at either of them yet. I'm assuming there's going to be one here that's just barely out of sight, but unless he's got another settlement that I'm not aware of. Stop wounding my engineers. They're supposed to be getting research bonuses right now. Okay. Okay, there's one of Belagar's armies. I can't reach it anyway this turn, so let's raid. 320, that's not a whole lot. I thought it'd be more than that, like 500-ish. Yeah, we're just going to keep moving to make sure we can actually make the attack next turn. I'll come right at the bridge. He won't attack us, but in case he decides to, we'll have a checkpoint battle. Finish off weapon strength for that assassin. This chieftain, same thing. And it'll bring you down just a little bit more to scout. You'll come after Stormhatch. Plague Priest, what does Plague Rush do? Reduces enemy speed and vigor? Okay, that's not that bad. Vigor can be really, really effective. Alright, let's get the garrison, the technology one that gives us money, the energy one, yep, the energy line, and... what does this actually do? Just controls plagues and corruption stuff, okay. I don't need this anymore here, so let's get rid of that. Bloodhorn. I can wait on you. Okay, though. Ooh, you're almost getting a rebellion, though. Well, you're getting a rebellion, not almost. Is it just because of the chaos corruption? Is that why it's so bad? Oh, provincial instability too, and food. Okay. But, okay, well, we'll stick another lord there to deal with it. We can get them at a little higher level now. Well, we do have this guy. But I don't know if he can be a... I don't think he can be a Vermin Lord, from what I remember. Because I know you can get one... where is it? You can get the melee one. You can get the deceiver one, the plague one, wherever he is, and I thought that's it. So yeah, let's go for. We've got a grace here. We don't have a master. Let's do a warlord one. Ambush success chance. Let's take leadership since he's going to be dealing with a rebellion. Give him some slingers.
Stinks like a grazier.
Leadership. And we'll try to ambush with Queek. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. We were going to stay just barely in range to get the last little heal on this, but that's okay. Let's actually march to make sure we can get there next turn. Okay, food is on its way back up. So we shouldn't have a huge problem. It's a vampiric rebellion. Okay, that's not the worst. Because vampire rebellions can be not too much of a big deal if you fight them manually. Because as long as you don't have the garrison upgrade, it usually just starts with like zombies and skeleton warriors, which are not that bad. Okay, there's the Thor declaration from Thorgrim. I was expecting that. It's a good thing we built the garrisons up there, though. Although, what's the... I'm trying to remember what the city name. Valeasar. Valeasar does not have a garrison, but all of our major settlements have garrisons, so... Oh, we had another rebellion that I wasn't aware of. I didn't see that one. Okay. Okay, so it is a Strigoi Ghoul King with a bunch of crypt ghouls. We should be okay, because we don't have enough stuff to deal with him right now. Outside. So we got our campaign movement range done. Let's do... Guardian might be pretty decent, actually, because that affects garrison units, too. We'll do this... yeah, I don't know. Because I don't want to do this stuff yet, because it's going to affect my research rate. Let's do this one. Oh, no, that's only damage for that, for the Orc Lightning Cannon. Let's do the armor. No, let's do upkeep reductions and ammunition. That's a big jump in ammunition for weapons teams. So that'll be great.
Challenge me.
Hey, Medligar, does he have a garrison here? He does not. Got pretty good units, though. Bunch of Thunderers, 2 of his heroes. It's no joke. We already did one pretty good battle. Let's look at the other one down here before we make up our mind, though. And let's stick this Plague Priest in there so we can get some experience. Because this will be the last battle against Belegar. Not this one, but the one up against his main army. Ooh, let's actually sack this. That's a fair amount. And we'll actually wait and do one more battle next turn to get some more experience for all these heroes. Looks like the Warlock Engineer, let's give him special... that's only increases it by 1% the first one. Yeah, let's just try to get more points first rather than success chance. Okay, this Chieftain... For weapon strength. You are on Bonebreakers now, so that's awesome. I think all of them in this army should be. concealment bombs, assassin, melee attack. This chieftain, melee defense. Yeah, do we want to do this one? We don't take any unit losses. That is a lot of firepower. I'm actually okay. We had a pretty good battle earlier, so I don't feel the need to fight that one manually right now, because we're going to heal a lot of this over the intern anyway, and then we can start going north to go after Thorgrim. For Queek, though, let's do standard eye, because that's really, really nice with all the storm vermin we have. Chieftains finally hit level 30, so they can start giving some of that experience around now. The assassin. Speed or charge bonus? Or I guess we just finish off melee attack first. Screech, though, finally hit level 12, so this gives him reduced enemy success chance, but also reduces upkeep for the army. Oh, these have to be level 15. Okay. So we get those at 15, this at 20, and all of these, I believe, are at level 18. So in the meantime, what is our magic like? Our magic is maxed out right now, so let's do this. This increases our reserve, and then we'll just upgrade his Warp Lightning since we use him as our main spellcaster now. Our Packmaster almost onto his Brood Horror. What do these do actually? Wound or there. Increases our replenishment and reduces enemy replenishment. That's really good. Let's do that one because we already have the summons. So. Oh, let's keep upgrading some of these buildings. Once we have the landmark, then we'll recruit all our Warlock Engineers so we can start pumping out that research rate. Yeah, I don't really care about plagues. I like weapons teams. Use that growth. Improvement for some better units there. Karakazul. You're almost to tier 5. 3 more turns. Crooked Fang Fort, you're 7 turns away. Carrick Peaks, we definitely want to get the garrison upgraded here since Thorgrim could be coming down this way anytime. I'm actually going to see what I can upgrade at Carrick Peaks first, yeah. I think that stuff's more important. I would think the Emperor could be more likely to declare war on us now, with Thorgrim as a possible ally. Packmaster. Yeah, you can join this guy. Belagar will be wiped out next turn. We do have to keep an eye out for Thorgrim. We have this other rebellion that I forgot about, so Queek needs to be up there as soon as possible. Because I believe we already had the garrison built, but maybe not quite yet. Which could be a problem if it is not built yet. I didn't even think about that rebellion right there. Okay, it doesn't besiege us, which is great. The garrison is built. That should give Queek time to get there and take care of it. Even if he attacks it, I don't think he'll attack right away. You are going to come join this army real fast. Let's get rid of one of these slingers. We have 1 billion heroes. Goodbye, Belagar.
This battle is a boon.
Right, we are very close to having a rebellion here, though. So he might have to come and deal with that in just a second. Going for armor on these chieftains. Packmaster will save your point for when you hit 10 or level 10. Gosh. We'll upgrade Pestilent Breath. Or like Engineer. Let's do increased mobility actually, because we don't have that upgraded all the way. He's in an army right now, so spread corruption, get more magic preserves. Once we max out chieftain melee defense. 8 peaks is ours for good. Well, from our normal rivals, but Thorgrim might might decide to come and try his hand at it. Okay, I'm not going to upgrade anything here just in case they manage to attack it and it's skewed heavily in their favor. Okay, this just gives access to some other storm fiends. Let's upgrade the garrison there actually. And our landmark is done in 2 turns, so we can recruit more Warlock Engineers. Let's just see what's in the rest of this army. Okay, it's all Crypt Ghouls. Of course. Did the Beastmen have more than one settlement? No, they don't. And it looks like they lost their army too, based on the balance of power in the diplomacy screen. It might be worth it just to take this guy and wipe out the Beastman Hearthstone, because that'll give us full control of the province. And we don't have to worry about Beastmen backstabbing us eventually, like they always like to do. Yeah, let's just use the money on growth.
Yes, yes.
Okay, there is an army on the horizon for Thoric. No, not Thoric, Thorgrim. Nope, this is the guy we're gonna kill in just a few turns. Oh, there's 2 armies. There's one up... Oh, no, maybe... Oh, no, he's attacking... Oh, he does decide to attack it. That's bad, because Queek is not there in time, and we've spent a lot of money here. 4 things of Black Orcs. A fair amount of large units, actually, that can't go through... That can't climb walls, though. That might be in our favor. We've got some Storm Vermin. I think we can pull this off. We have our siege defense against the Greenskin Rebellion over at Ekrund. I'm trying to remember what it's called in the OVM Lost World mod, but pretty good army from this rebellion actually, because our garrison was upgraded. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things of Black Orcs with great weapons, some Orc Biggins, 2 things of Trolls, along with a few Boar Chariots, and some archers, along with the Doomdiver catapult. So pretty good units, but the AI is not going to be super smart because it's waiting for its artillery to break down part of our walls. So in the meantime, our towers are going to be able to shoot a little bit. We deployed our Plague Cloud catapult over here in the back so it could kind of get a good shot at both these guys. But it looks like we hit the little rim of the gateway, so it blocked one of our shots, but not too bad. Hit pretty decent on these Black Orcs. Only got 3 kills, but did some damage. But they are sending Black Orcs up immediately to try and get on the walls. We have deployed as our front line. Oh, yeah, that was not very good. But our Clan Rats are the first line of defense, but then we have Storm Vermin. ready to back them up so they don't take the majority of the damage. But on this side, Menace Below trying to shut down these Doom Diver catapults as best we can, because they can do a lot of damage and break down walls and kill stuff if we're not careful. But Savage Art Great Shaman just running in, getting pelted by our Night Runner Slingers, so it's just free real estate for us right there. But we've got pretty good staunch line of spears and halberds holding the gates for when these trolls actually do try to push through and get through the gates. Over on this side, Orc Biggins, yeah, and Black Orcs with great weapons coming in. Already on this side as well. So, not a great outlook for us so far. But trolls healing almost all the damage they're being dealt by the towers, because our range guys don't quite have enough range to hit these guys yet. Like these Night Runners, not great targets, but we're going to pull up our... Oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but we'll take a look at it later. Another Menace Below, trying to shut down the Doom Diver catapults. We do shut down... almost. We almost got one. I guess we did get one completely. So 3 artillery pieces are still up and running. Over here, the Savage Art Great Shaman. And we should just push through, I guess. Just coming over, just gonna run through our lines apparently. The AI doesn't always respond well on siege battles like that. Our Playcock Catapult trying to go outside for some reason and get hit by the trolls. So, yeah. Siege replays don't always go as you would like them to compared to when you actually fought the battle, so... But I think it'll still turn out in our favor. Yeah, the Savage Great Shaman just getting annihilated, even just by these clans with the shields. He doesn't have any armor, and his melee defense isn't great, so these guys are just going to wreck him. Because they have Frenzy because of our faction bonus for controlling Care Gate Peaks. These guys are actually pretty dangerous if you can keep their leadership up. There's a nice drop in Menace Below. They didn't have anything close enough to come support these guys, so that is going to be the end of the Doom Diver catapults. Yeah, Playcock Catapult, not sure what it was trying to do. Looks like it's trying to come back now. But our Storm Vermin and Clan Rat Spears doing a number on these trolls. On the walls, though, Black Orcs and Orc Biggins proven to be pretty resilient, though. They do get tired from climbing onto the ladders, and the Black Orcs are using their Unstoppable Chappas ability, which if you guys don't know, it's pretty bad. It drops their melee defense by a ton in exchange for more damage, which they already have really good damage, so it's like usually not worth it, but the AI is not that smart in that front. Trolls gonna get through due to the gate bug. Try to get in some of our clan rats. Over here though, this side, these Black Orcs are doing much worse because we sent in some of our Stormvermin to go help out. On this side, Savage Art Great Shaman has been routed. Our Night Runners with slings trying to get some damage out now. These Black Orcs taking not that many casualties, but they're below half health as a unit, so they're actually not going to do that great. But Savage Art Biggins too, these guys can be nasty. But now that they're range, all of our missile units are able to do a fair amount of damage though. Through the gates, but these Orc by Chariots gonna push through, but that's why we kept those Clan Rat Spears and Halberds there to keep all that mass so they can't push through. Over here we have our Tier 4 Explosive Tower, which doesn't have a good range, but it's going to do a little bit of damage to this guy now. Over here, the Night Runners, we did pull them off the walls so they could start to throw some of their shurikens into the Black Orcs on the wall. But yeah, Storm Vermin and Clan Rats holding up pretty well. These guys got decimated by the combination of the Storm Vermin. On this side, Orc Boy is getting some shots off now, but we have plenty of reinforcements to hold this thing as long as they don't get behind us. Which the Savage Art Great Shaman down to 4 health, and down he goes. Suck it. With that, we might break the leadership of some of the weaker units from all the damage they've taken, but these guys holding up pretty good though. Still at 58 models, a little less than half health. On here though, the trolls that have got through though, not doing well. They're just pushing right into our halberds and just getting annihilated. over here. Menace below come down, try to shut down these trolls a little bit as they come in the gates. Yeah, all these large units not going to do enough. Chariot's trying to push through, but they really don't have a lot of places to go. Some trolls are going to make their way all the way back around, come through this gate since it's actually open. Which, not the worst idea. But in the meantime, our towers and slings just getting some damage as they come over. Some chariots, actually, one manages to push through and get on some of these gutter runners as they pull back to try to get free so they can start throwing their shurikens once again. There's some clan rats coming in to block the chariots, so hopefully keep them down. Yeah, and our slingers have started to turn so they can hit these guys. Menace below, blocking these trolls. Black orcs over here, not doing too bad. They've got 110 kills, most of them on Stormvermin actually, so it is not a matchup that's great for us, but yeah, them using the AI deciding to use the Unstoppable Chappas is really, really bad for them. Because all that loss in melee defense is just going to make our clan rats even better, because they have Frenzy, so they're just going to do awesome. And Greenskins give up. Poor choice on their part to attack our fortress. Oh, that went rather well for us. We're recovering on food, so let's just take money.
Good, we not enemies.
I wouldn't expect him to, attack right away. But that seems like a great spot to end episode 12, guys. We've had lots of fun this episode. We killed off Belagar. We had some good battles. I'm very excited. We'll pick it up in episode 13. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm Warhammer. Have a great day.